the results of all my hard work the past 2 weeks are starting to manifest in real life. I just got offered a job as a PT, which I think I'll take, starting in 2 weeks. It really aligns with this consultancy business I'm trying to build. It's a really good environment. But again, the entire model of personal training, it's entrepreneurship. So doubling down on this life of self-development, to an extent hustle mentality, and just making it work for yourself. And I've always wanted that in my life, but I've never been able to be consistent to actually do it. There's a misalignment move between what I know I want and what I actually execute. And this is the first time in my life where I've aligned it. And maybe from the outside, it's like, well, you've only done it for 2 weeks. What the fuck are you talking about? But it's so different. I promise you, it's so different. And fundamentally, it comes down to this protocol I'm on. Eliminating instant gratification from my life has just been insane. Now, I will say, I'm not sure how this would have played out had I not hit rock bottom so bad. If I'd tried to eliminate instant gratification at a good time in my life, would I have this hunger and gusto about making a change in my life? I don't know. Every single morning I read 7 pages of what I don't like about my life. Every single morning I read this, and if my life was good and I didn't have so much to read about, how much differently would I approach my goals? And you know what I mean? It's hard to gauge. It really is hard to gauge. So maybe I'm just going to say it's a blessing in disguise that I went through so much pain and confusion. Yeah. And maybe it's going to be the reason I was able to transcend into this dream vision of mine. Anyway, speaking of the protocol, I'm going to change it, because now that I've got PTing to build towards, consultancy business to build towards, bringing that all in alignment is going to take a lot of effort on the education side. And the goal of this protocol is essentially to improve my income. That's like the main problem I have in my life. I'm not giving enough to the world, and so the world's not rewarding me for my services, because I don't have any services I'm offering. I have skills I could offer, but I just couldn't sort my shit out. So step 1 of the protocol was sort my shit out so that I can utilize my skills. Sort my shit out just means mental health on point. How did I do that? 4 a.m, gym every single morning. Because gym was one of the hardest tasks. It felt like a really hard thing to do because of all that anxiety I'd built up and yada, yada, yada. Gym is exciting again. There's no friction in going to the gym. I can't imagine missing the gym now. So it doesn't make sense for that to be the first thing I do in the morning anymore. Now it needs to be the hard thing. And the hard thing has become studying this course, because, and not in like I've lost my motivation, but I'm so excited about creating content and solving this problem for my niche that I'm neglecting studying the course, and I'm just trying to go head first into this. But really, I need to bring it back, and I need to fucking study this course. So the new protocol is going to be, I don't need to wake up at 4 in the morning anymore, because that was what was helping me go to the gym, because that's when my dad goes and I was training with other people at 4. Now I can wake up a little bit later, which will be good for my circadian rhythm, because I'm in the UK. It's literally dark till 6. So 2 hours of darkness doesn't make sense. So I'm going to start waking up at 5. And my first hour, I'm going to come up with a morning routine, but essentially it's going to be eat something, anything that my hunger allows, keep it small, keep it light, read the 7 pages. I'm going to do that every single morning. And then a combination of whatever time I have left, doing habits like meditating, if I can journal, just light activities like warm up. And then from 6 till 10 is a 4-hour deep work block, which right now essentially just means studying the Imperium Academy course so that I can execute better on this consultancy business. right? I want to get my first client. I think 4 weeks from now would be the time frame. So I'm not going to do that by just posting content without having even studied the course, right? I'm still stuck on week 2, so I need to blitz through week 2. I've got 18 hours of content to get through, and I want to get it done by the end of Sunday. I've got today, tomorrow, and Sunday, so it's a lot of hours. I'm gonna have to figure it out, right? So protocol's changing in terms of the times I'm waking up and what I'm doing in the morning. But other than that, instant gratification ain't changing. That ain't changing until at a very minimum I don't have any debts, and I've developed an income, and I have some sort of buffer of savings, and then I can look at maybe introducing some of it back. But I don't really care that much. Like, what am I missing out on? I heard there's some animes are getting really interesting at the moment, and it's like, my life's too shit to allow fun things in right now like that. Like, I need to, yeah, it might sound crazy, but that's really where I'm at. So the goal of today, I've already done my 4-hour block of deep work. Fucking difficult. I'm wired off caffeine because that's what I needed to get through it. And next I need to go back to the gym that I got off the job. I'm going to train there today, talk to the PTs, try and get an idea of what I should learn, what I should prioritize. And then between 3 and 8, it's another block of work, but I'm not calling it deep work. I'm allowed to take it a bit easier. If I get distracted, it's not a problem. Deep work was like phone on airplane mode. Literally nothing else I could do. I just had to be fucking wired in. Now it's like, I'm going to attempt to work, but if I feel tired and I need a nap, I'll take the nap. I can cook in that time instead. I can clean the house if I need to clean the house. I'm allowed to be distracted a bit by life, but I'm still trying to chop tasks down, if that makes sense. I think that's just the easiest way to manage it. Otherwise, burnout and stuff. So that's how I'm aligning my life now. I'm so fucking excited, and you guys are going to see what I'm building. You're going to see it. You're going to see it because I'm fucking posting it every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's it.